Sometimes I think healthcare costs are so high because doctors are afraid if they're not overly thorough with everything and they miss one little weird thing that doesn't normally happen, they're going to be sued. And they go out of their way to make sure that they're not sued. And so sometimes they order the same test day after day after day after day that maybe don't necessarily have to be done. And then pretty soon that becomes the standard of care. So if you don't do that, and let's say something's found that's very rare you don't normally see, then they're going to be sued. And what's going to happen is they're going to say, you know what, you didn't do, I'm just going to use a simple thing. You didn't draw potassium on this person every single day, and their potassium dropped a little bit, and they had a heart arrhythmia and died, and it's your fault now. So they really, a lot of it has to do with um, being afraid of being sued, and then pretty soon those tests that they're doing become the standard of care, and if you don't do them, then you're really in trouble. And also then people just normally assume that all that has to be done. A simple thing in where I work in the intensive care unit, and we do vital signs, heart rate, blood pressure, everything, every hour. But that's not really what we have to do. Every 2 hours is what it says there as our policy, but because we get a little anal about things, we do it every hour. And if I don't do it every hour, let's say I was busy and I missed a heart rate or whatever, I feel like I've missed something. Even though it's on the monitor, it's recorded 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If I don't write that down, I feel like I've missed something. So then for me, it becomes my standard of care.
I think malpractice lawsuits are having a negative impact on the cost of healthcare. It's raising the cost of healthcare astronomically um, for two reasons. First, the cost of malpractice insurance is very, very high. And the reason it's so high is because people have a tendency to bring lawsuits against doctors, even for issues which the doctor had no control over. Because of these high malpractice lawsuits, doctors are doing excessive testing for their patients just to be sure to cover themselves so that a lawsuit won't arise. So both of those issues are leading to the high cost of health care. So something should really be done about that.